Indexfokus Competitiveness is a methodology through which stakeholders evaluate the competitiveness of an organization with the aim of detecting competitiveness gaps and building a consensual competitive strategy. But how does it work? Very simple. Imagine that Mr. Focus leads an organization, and at the board of directors' request, he must carry out an analysis to improve its competitiveness. To begin with, Mr. Focus must identify the interest groups within his organization and all the professionals that he would like to invite to collaborate with him in the analysis. With this information, Mr. Focus draws up an organogram in which the selected individuals who have been invited are assigned to the interest groups. Loading this organogram at the Indexfokus Competitiveness system, Mr. Focus is already prepared to send 2 evaluations that will help them to discover the vision that the stakeholders have of the market and the organization. In the first, the invited participants evaluate the importance of the factors that make up the competitiveness of the market. Indexfokus Competitiveness uses as reference points the World Economic Forum's 12 pillars of competitiveness. In the second, the invited participants evaluate the degree of excellence to which a series of good practices associated with each of the factors of competitiveness are applied in the organization. To finish the evaluation process, Indexfokus Competitiveness analyzes all the information gathered and automatically offers the results in graphic form. The spider graph shows the stakeholders' visions of the market and of the organization. Each colored line represents a group, and each axis represents a competitiveness factor. Is there a shared vision? The Indexfokus graph combines the results of the 2 evaluations to obtain a global vision. Each column is a factor. Their width varies according to the importance that the stakeholders have assigned to the factor in the market, while their height corresponds to the level of competitiveness assigned to the organization in each factor. The dark zone represents the organization's area of improvement and is the sum of its competitiveness gaps. Indexfokus measures the competitiveness gaps from every angle, and the priorities graph orders the factors from greatest to smallest according to the size of the gap. To close the gaps, Indexfokus presents the path that the organization must follow for each competitiveness factor to reach excellence in the good practices that were analyzed by the stakeholders. In the subsequent board meeting, Mr. Focus will present a strategy focused on reducing the competitiveness gaps. And in order to attack the problems immediately, he will propose concentrating on the good practices that must be improved in the high priority factors. Compared to other traditional methods, Indexfokus Competitiveness is an accessible, quick, and simple solution, which in light of the different points of view of the stakeholders, makes it possible to reach agreement on a successful strategy.